So, okay, I thought I'd go through what I've done with my kayak. So, this is keel protection in form of old LP records from the 70s because they are like, well, twice the thickness of the newer ones that came. And same thing here in the back. Now I'm just gonna take away the. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn. Take down the kayak so you can see the other side what I've done. I've actually done quite a lot. So we can start on the top there. I got a ram ball. Those are the ones that don't twist. So I can actually put something on there and turn it around without unscrewing it. So, and this is just for sometimes when I put all my gear into the kayak and I gotta drag it down the water. There's a lot of trees in the way, so I can't have my rod sticking up from the crate I have. So I can just lay them down there, and I can put them under this because my seat is just. This is actually a seat stop, so I know where my seat always is going to be for my leg length. So I know how to seat my seat, so to speak. But I can just put the rods underneath here on the seat, stick it up there. So yeah, that was awesome. Net holder here. I have actually underneath here I already have a little case for a battery. I just newly sprayed it with silicone spray. Paddle holders. And one thing more that I did this. You see, so I can just slide it on there, and I can have, well, whatever gear I want in it. So I can just open it up. It's kind of a ram ball in there I'm using too. So some bungees, holes, I can have stuff, whatever. Because I actually had a few. I made a big no-no because, I have this on, and I only attach my pedals in front here. I don't use this one, and I don't bungee this, so it's kind of loose. So I had some BFS. It's really small, very fine little baits in here, and then I hit a rock. Bang! I even lost one. I couldn't find it. They were laying everywhere. So yeah, not gonna do that again. So I'm using this little box for that. And this little box is actually a piece from there. Because what really annoyed me was that this little bucket in there was so shallow. It didn't go deep enough. But now mine is like, 18 centimeters down. Man. And what I did was just, I kind of prolonged it. Vanish oxy action, and I cut it and glued it with some gel instant glue. And I actually have a net in here. I can have sandwich my lunch, whatever, in there where there's actually quite cold. But that was actually because I had this shallow bucket in here before. So this bit is from the old bucket. I cut it up and glued that on. So I can actually put my phone in there because I couldn't do that before. But I don't have my phone in there. I have it on my pedals. I have a RAM phone holder I put some shrink tubing on those to make it quiet, and I got my other old pedals, MTB pedals that actually came with my bike on there. They're very wide and big, but I haven't even tried them yet. So, but I suppose they're gonna be all right. So yeah. So, what more? I actually have. You see, I got these, and I didn't really know what to do with them. I actually didn't find a use for them, and that kind of bummed me out a bit. But this was a perfect, because I can attach things to this too. I can put my because I don't want to lose stuff. So I can put this, attach this to the bungee cord, and never gonna lose that. And I got the small pliers too, and yeah, that was actually even better than I thought it's gonna be. So this is main thing. This is from a kitchen cabinet. It's small, but well, big enough. And I PTFT sprayed everything inside and on that side, so it was very slick. So it didn't hold the rudder in place. It's just the handle just went anywhere. So I actually have this when I wanted to put it around there, when I wanted to go straight. So I put this little bungee here, just made a knot underneath, because that is stopping this from moving. I can put it anywhere here and it stays there. So yeah, that worked out fine. These ram balls, well, they're not ram balls. They're actually the balls that set on these, but they were just a millimeter, 1.5 bigger than a ram ball. So it actually worked, because I got one of those up there, and ram attachment works on it. So yeah, that was awesome. And this is the thing I was supposed to show. I put rails, and first I thought I'm gonna put them here, but man, that's behind me. I can't see anything. I can't see where my rods are pointing. If I get any fish, if I get caught in the bottom of a rock or a tree, anything. But here I'm sitting kind of here, so that's very close to me. And when I'm putting my rods in here, I can have it like this, because it's, the rods are like between down here. So I can have it in here with any problems, and I can have it facing forwards even when it's tilting up like this. I don't have to put it down so it goes clear. So yeah, I can have them kind of which way I want, sideways or a bit tilted in front, and I like that on both sides. That's just my anchor. I should show you that too. That's my anchor attachment. I don't know if I can find that shit now. Probably not, because I'm gonna show you something. So you see, the thing is that man, it's everything gets caught in everything. So this is quite good. I can have my anchor line on this or my anchor, so I can actually just choose what I want to use. So let's see if I can get this out. This is my anchor holder. It's an old thermos mug. I put a screw in there, so I can just put that in here. Like that. And I can put my anchor inside. Easy to find, always know where it is. And I can take this that I have, my anchor and my rope inside here. Actually, the rope is supposed to be in there, like that. So yeah, that's working quite fine. And I can take this off and put it on instead of the anchor if I want to attach myself to a branch or tree sticking up from the water, whatever. So yeah, that worked out fine. Something I really recommend you who have these sidekicks to do is to put another bar on it. Because if I lifted it from here, it flexed. I saw the whole kayak flexing. But now it's so incredibly solid. Fantastic, guys. So that was one of the best things I did. So another ram ball here. I think that's it, because this is like the attachment for my big crate. And this is kind of a stop. There's a hole in the crate too, so it stops it from going anywhere, but I'm still putting these bungees on 3 sides to it. And that I just did to, if I want anything in there. And I want to stretch it a bit so it holds the crate a bit better. So yeah, but I mean, I think I'm like done. I'm done. I think I've done anything I need to do. The only thing I miss is a fish finder. And not to find fish. I actually don't want to do that, but I want to know how it looks down the bottom and what temperature the water is and all that. So yeah, that is probably maybe something I will buy next year when the tax refunds come, if I get any. But man, that is yeah, I can tell you something. That's like a 10-year-old kayak, but I got a new seat. And the problem was that what I didn't know was that the seat was too wide. It's the new seat, and this had the old seat that obviously was not wide enough. Well, as wide as the new one is. So it kind of, I know I had a hustle to put it on here, and it destroyed the threads on this one. So I had a hell of a job last time I was out. I couldn't get the seat to attach to this. But now I drilled out the first threads here, and I bought a, what's that called? Threading tool, so I could fix the threads that were still in there. Hopefully now it's gonna work. But yeah, that was a bummer. But I cut the seat on both sides now to fit. But I gotta say, the seat is something else. It's so incredibly comfortable. I've been sitting like over 5 hours and I didn't even feel it in my back or in my butt. But yeah, I got actually on my back, I have something. It's called Airhawk. They're like little air bubbles in there that I can adjust, pump up with my mouth, harder or softer. Because sitting is not a problem, it's the back. Because I'm pedaling and I'm kind of pressing my back into the seat, and that kind of feels bad after a while. So yeah, that really helps. So now it feels like I can sit all day with any problems. And what I also do is that I wax insides here on the seat rails, because there are sounds, because they're like plastic against plastic. It goes, sometimes when I move, and that's kind of irritating. So I got rid of all that, and with those two, it doesn't make any sound anymore, and I love that. And the propeller is so quiet still, and I don't know, guys. I just love this car. It is absolutely fantastic. I had a friend who was about to go fishing. He called me, asked me if I want to come, and he was like, he rented a boat because he doesn't have his own boat. Asked me if I want to come with him in the boat, and I said, after thinking for a while, nah, no, because I got too much gear. And then when we meet up, and I put all my gear in it, and I'm sitting there with everything I need, just kind of reach length from my upper body. He looked at it and said, yeah, I think I understand what you mean. So I think that is the best thing. I can have so much gear, anything I want with me, and I don't have to walk around. I got everything I want in it. So just around me, I can just do whatever, man. I got anything in there. So yeah, I love that feature. I think that is kind of the best thing about these kayaks. Because even if I had a smaller boat, it's almost as finicky as the kayak, man. You can't really stand and walk around there too. You're gonna fall out. So, and I can actually stand in this. And I don't know. I just can't see any negatives with kayak fishing. And okay, it's 40 kilos, but I can take it up down my car roof. But okay, it's a bit of a hassle. It takes time to put all the stuff in the car and the kayak up on the roof. And same thing when you get there. Take everything off, rig the kayak, rig the rods with baits, and it takes time. But well, I'm not in a hurry anymore, man. I'm not 20 years old anymore, so I'm not in a hurry, guys. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving this, and I absolutely love the fact that this one doesn't have the rod holders that's gonna be filled with water when I'm in the ocean. I'm gonna have my rod holders here, and that it's like 13 feet long. It just goes so smoothly, pedaling through. Oh, I mean, I pedaled over 5 hours last time we were out, and I didn't feel it, man. It was so easy. It's so easy to pedal when you're not in a hurry, because 5-6 k an hour is what I can maintain for like ever feel. It feels like at least 5 k. So yeah, and I mean I'm exploring the whole lake, man. Fantastic. So yeah, absolutely awesome thing. So I really recommend, because well, the thing is that my friend had his rental kayak, and he has this electric motor, and he has this big damn battery weighing 32 kilos, man. And he has like a bag with things with him, a couple of rods, and something thing to sit on, and his back was killing him, his butt probably too. And I'm just sitting like I'm in a lounge chair in my living room and just enjoying every minute, because I do love that, because it's not a problem. I'm not hurting anywhere. I can sit there all day and just enjoy fish, and I got 4 pikes. He got nothing, but I got the jerk baits. He didn't have any jerk baits. I think that is the best thing they've done, actually, the big jerk baits. Because if you fish in the middle of the day when the pikes are a bit slow, you don't jerk them in. You just reel them in real slowly, and they go so nicely. And they go slow, and that attracts the pikes even when they're kind of not hungry. But if you come close enough, they can't help themselves. They're gonna bite it. So yeah, they really work. But guys, yeah, that's it. Take care, right?